What's up,
everybody? We are here at Winrock Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee for the Yukon Gear and Axle NRRS #1. This is our second race for the season so far. We're enjoying a beautiful sunny day and ready to kick off an awesome day of UTV racing. We've got a special guest here to say hi real quick before he has to get back to work.
3, 2, 1. I'm Matt Holt, Wish.com's Matt Holt. I'm Eric Hagan, and I was going to be Matt. Matt just joined us, so I get to let him do his job. That's going to be a lot.
Yeah, you can do some mountain biking.
The National Rock Racing Series this weekend.
Yeah.
This is mission right here. And you, who are you?
So what's up, everybody? I'm Matt Holt. I'm with
Matt.
the talented Bree, as always. It's going to be a good time. We have some cool stuff. We're going to try to get our leaderboard going for you today. So we'll have the top 10 on the screen, which that's one of our biggest questions I know we get asked all the time. Hey, who was so-and-so's run? So now you can see at least the top 10, which is awesome.
Yes, so we got a rundown on the new system. I got a rundown on the new system. I just gave Matt a 10-second rundown on the new system. So we are going to try and keep that process smooth today so that we will be able to post the top 10 leaderboard on the screen as we go throughout the race at different so that's something new that we've added for this race. I hope you guys were able to win more drivers today as a much more central location for a lot of people. So we have a packed classes.
There's like a sea of side-by-sides behind us back here. If you guys can't see them all, but there's a ton. So I think we're going to have a pretty good day of racing.
Oh, yeah, there's a ton of new people here this weekend.
Okay, yeah?
It's going to be a good time.
That's good. I always like seeing new guys hop in there.
I'm really excited about these new features that we're going to see on the live feed. And so I'm going to leave here. I'm going to leave y'all. And
we got fake news up on the hill today?
Yes, I'll be watching y'all in the live feed. So
all right, Eric, thanks for joining us. Okay, guys, this is Veronica Whitesell. You might notice another new feature is the name, and then for all of our seasoned drivers and those we have headshots on file for, there will be a nice headshot showing up there on the board as well, or on the screen as well. So Veronica is one of our new drivers. I believe this is her first time joining us in the series.
I think so. Although that side-by-side looks pretty custom. She may have made some modifications. That's definitely not your basic stock class side-by-side. I see the number of panels in the back, so.
I heard her say something about one of the Ultra 4 races during drivers meetings. Yeah. So I'm going to hazard a guess that she races regularly in one of those series.
Judging by where the location of the number plates are at,
familiar.
That's kind of looks like their style of racing.
Yeah, so we are happy to have lots of new drivers in all of our classes this weekend. Lots of new names and faces that we got to see or get familiar with at the drivers meeting, I guess. And Veronica out here kicking things off for us. She was a late entry, so she got the, I'm going to call it privilege.
Yes.
Got the privilege of going first and showing everybody the line today. This is the Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. If you're just joining us, this is our very first driver of the day, Veronica Whitesell. You haven't missed much yet. We are in sunny Winrock Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee.
Beautiful sunny weather today. You say sunny, it's very warm and nice.
It's amazing. This time last year, I was in a heavy coat out here. I remember.
It was cold and rainy and just.
1:11.106 for Veronica. First out the gate for the Rock Life UTV stock class. Looks like we've got about 15 drivers in our stock class today. Hi. Hi. You want to talk? I can. Put that on. All right, this is a perfect time to talk about something I wanted to be sure to note. Oh, I just got kicked off the live feed. That is new for this season is Nick and Dylan have been working really hard doing the Highway to the Hill. That's a brand new series that they have been working on and putting together. Jay Storts and Daniel Heckley was also part of their last episode, I guess we'll call it, and they also did one with Danny Smith. Cash is the star of the current Highway to the Hill episode, I believe this coming Sunday. will be the first segment will be posted. Is that correct?
I'm not sure when it's going to be posted, but it's going to be posted into 3 parts since there's 3 weeks to the next race.
Yeah. So I think, this coming Sunday should be the first one then. So they're 10, 15-minute segments, and it's just kind of like a day in the life or a day in the weekend.
Yeah,
we've
got a lot of cool stuff that we've done. Everything's worked out perfect, and we've had trip. It's been stupid.
What? That happens?
There's a lot coming. It's going to be cool.
You can tell them it'll be
Looks like they got that track ready. Clock's hot.
All right.
Let's go.
This is the Wes Keene coming off the line.
Wes Keene racing in 3 different classes this weekend.
Wes Keene was one of our late entries. He said, hey, you know what? I can do side-by-sides too.
That's pretty fast.
Hop in and do some racing. Obviously, he's a very competitive guy. I would hate to race against Wes in a knockout series. I think that would be just brutal. Like, Wes is a wreckers or checkers guy, and he's pretty good. Clyde said when they used to go ride at off-road parks, before, like, the racing series was even a big series, they would just get together. He would go to the hardest part of the park and just try it until he made it.
Drum roll,
I'm like, so it's
What? 35.601. Wes already out the top. Cash, you've been in this sport for several years now.
Probably, I think this is my 7th year here.
Yeah, which is crazy, because how old are you?
I'm 13.
Yeah, all right. Well, we're just going to gloss over that because my brain's race, especially after what happened last year and his accident, his comeback.
He's always been super, super fast. But after he had his accident, it's been terrible. And then he come back, which was pretty surprising,
It was amazing.
And at Bikini Bottoms, and nothing really changed on his driving style. He was still fast as could be, and got 4th his first race back in the bouncer, which was crazy.
We've always said that Wes is just a wheelman. I've said in the past, put him on a pogo stick and he'd win a race.
He would.
And that just goes to show.
Chad Molitor tuning in there, cheering us on. Said hi to me and Bree and Cash.
Well, hello, Chad Molitor.
Hello, Chad Molitor.
He sounds like a cool guy.
He did.
He sounds like he has your last name.
Yeah, that must be
What's up,
why.
Christy? Morgan tuning in from Ohio.
Oh, 35 in Ohio. I'm sorry,
That's
Morgan.
rough.
We will enjoy the sunshine here in East Tennessee on your behalf. Brian needs me to move over to the right.
To see that. Go ahead.
I'll have to wait till I'm on the screen again so I can see where I need to move to. Oh, I see, Bryant. I see.
What are they wanting to see?
The beautiful razor behind me.
Tyler Bradley's?
No, the one that says Rock Life on the side. I'm going to imagine. It is a good-looking razor.
I'm fixing to go watch and get ready. It feels great. I don't think the course is as challenging as it is sometimes, but it should be fun.
Let's go. Try not to stop.
All right, this is Zach Smith.
There's no room for error anywhere.
Okay. Well, there you go, guys. You heard it from Cash LeCroy himself. Thanks for joining us up here, Cash.
Thank you.
Good luck. Have fun.
Y'all kept him on the line too long. He's obviously ready to let it rip.
All right, this is Zach Smith.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
no.
Oh, it looks like he's got a tire hanging down a little bit there.
We didn't need those flags. He might need that tire, though.
Yeah, he knocked a few.
Now might be a good time to mention that flag penalties are 30 seconds each.
30
but I think that's the least of his concerns right now.
He hit a couple dozen there.
I am having flashbacks to Texas right now.
Yeah.
And all the A-arms that were destroyed.
Yeah.
You put that bitch in hover mode.
All right, Matt. How's it looking over there?
I think
you want me to.
There we go.
There it is.
Right there.
Good job, Matt.
It takes a little bit of work here. There's like 6 or 7 things you got to click to.
Yeah.
But there's our first 2 times. Looks like Wes Keene is sitting on the podium right now with a 35.601, and then Veronica was with a 111.106. So those are 2 contenders we have so far. Our third one's on the course still. I don't know if he's going to quite get a finish out of this today.
I'm thinking probably not, and I hate it for him.
Judging by that AR
NRA and the hard work that has gone in his new. So, good job, guys.
Yeah,
good job.
Followed him. It's great. But who's our top 3? Who's our top 5? To see instantly where he falls. So.
Taylor, could you turn down the radio or not in the past kind of talk?
The worst part is when you're like we're trying to finish our set glitching. So.
Oh no! Speaking of glitch, yeah.
Again, that rock life flags. That's always super.
I think
I was thinking we had one race. I remember that he. Again, I know our. I've been talking to him. Not really missing some snow, but it was kind of cool show too. So.
Oh yeah. It's compliment to.
Do is crazy, and they say what we do is crazy.
Full body rig. Thing I love about with Dan that he referenced, and lots of giveaways.
Jody helps him. Jody takes care of him too. They work their social media. They do a good job at it, trying to give cool race upboards. I loved his picture last week after he won. He was like laying on the ground in front of the side by side.
I walked by while Jody was taking that for him, and I was like, "Work it."
It was awesome. It was so great. I'm like, we need a calendar of just Dan Carter like photos, you know.
That's a super fun crew, so y'all make sure that you're following the Dan Carter Racing pages.
It is.
And if you want to get in on a free hat giveaway, then that's how you do it.
Speaking of Dan Carter.
Speaking of Dan.
Yeah.
His hat says "Send it."
Yeah, I
like it.
I believe that.
Savannah says she's only catching like one word occasionally.
Was that Zach Smith we just had on the line there?
It was, yes. Okay. He is still being recovered.
Solid. Cool.
Wow, I'm going to have a really pink right arm at the end of the
After our last race, like, yeah, some sun. I had like a white strip where my sunglasses was.
You did. Texas got everybody just pretty much. That early first good sun of the year on all of our pasty skin.
Oh, look at that. He's got an umbrella.
There?
Oh, man. We have the best staff ever.
I like the ingenuity. Oh,
dude, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Clyde got us at the easy up, that portable out. Like we just crank it out and it powers out. And that made such a difference for us. It's like
this is Matt's favorite thing about those trailers, that it has an awning.
I would say that and the headsets. Just because we have so much conversation going on around us, it's nice to be able to hear, versus having a radio on the table. So we have some super cool upgrades we got last year. Like I said, the leaderboard, some other stuff has come out this year. So.
Speaking of leaderboard, Taylor, is it 4/8 for a DNF?
Yeah, put a ratchet strap on it.
So put that in there for Zach Smith.
Okay.
It won't help it sort?
Okay.
Okay. Well, just...
yeah, you know what they say. If you can't duck it, it's broke.
I don't see Zach Smith in here.
He was a late entry.
Okay.
You'll have to add him in there.
Smith. Bam.
I
love seeing guys that race their... just race their local race, coming out, hanging out. Again, like I said, I also love telling people I started out doing it as a team. Me, my brother, and a buddy, Sean Cross, got together. Nate Holt put the team together because we all couldn't afford to do it time-wise away from work and time-wise, money-wise financially. It was such a major commitment to the full series. So we all we sat down and kind of just picked a calendar out and figure out what races worked for us. And so anytime I hear a guy saying, yeah, this is the closest race to my house, or I'm going to do just the Northern Series, it always kind of makes me happy because that's, kind of my roots. So I can appreciate that. And I would love to see a guy get in and just get a little involved if he can, just get his feet wet, see if he likes it. Hopefully
Something's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, get him some bigger sponsors, do more series if he wants to. So it's always exciting to watch. So I can appreciate that. Let me get your stuff set up here. Export.
Can you plug that light in for me? Point it this way a little more.
I'm going to tell Clyde I need a mouse.
That extension cord?
Yeah, he is? That doesn't shock me.
It'll reach.
Yeah. Hey, they got pizza here? Bro. They got pizza?
Matt Buxton has pizza here.
I know, right?
I don't know about where he got that from.
Yeah. I'll ask him. I'm not shy. Hey, where'd you get your pizza at? Yeah?
Yes, thank you.
I'll give you money. We're going to get a pizza.
You guys are getting the behind the scenes.
Yes. This is how awesome our people are here. We're going to get a pizza. He said, you want to go get one? I said, yeah, I'll give you money.
We're going to get a pizza?
Well, I'll share. I'll share.
Okay, I like that.
Cheese.
Matt is literally sitting over here ordering a pizza while we're doing a live.
Yeah. Did you get the Red Bull there, too?
All right, guys. We're going to go to a quick commercial and then be right back.
The Mickey Thompson Premium Mud Terrain is on the road and full of undisputed attitude. The Baja Boss MT. No compromises, ever. We are purpose-built tires for truck and Jeep enthusiasts everywhere. All mud tires are not created equal, and here's the proof. Powerfly XD construction, asymmetrical tread design, extreme side biters, and more. Find your tire size today at MickeyThompsonTires.com.
All right, guys, we're back. Matt got his lunch break sorted out here.
You know.
And we have Kylie Carroll on the line. If you're just joining us, we are in the Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. It sounds like that she's a first-time racer, from what I just heard Zach say. Although,
First time? That's awesome.
Take it with a grain of salt because I heard Zach say it.
Yeah,
so.
what's true. That's true. You got to be careful.
But this is Kylie Carroll. We are, this is our 4th driver of the day so far in the stock class. Second race overall. We raced in Bridgeport, Texas 2 weekends ago. We are at Winrock Park in Oliver Springs, East Tennessee. And this weekend is brought to us by Yukon Gear and Axle.
There you go. No, come on. You're going to need, no. You got to go.
We always say it, but
Back it up.
in case this is your first time watching, maybe you stumbled upon this, someone shared it on Facebook, and you're wondering about what we're doing out here, and you might be a first timer to the races. The hills are always steeper in person than they look on camera. We say it all the time because it's very true. You might watch some of the videos and say, "Oh, I could take my Honda Civic up that hill." You know, we get a lot of comments like similar to that.
And here's
maybe not specifically a Honda Civic.
And here's what I tell people: come on out.
Yeah, come on out and try it.
Turn right.
'Cause
Jerry, tell him
Whoa.
to turn right. All right, now turn left.
All right, I drive a Mazda. How about we'll just take your Mazda up the hill? Is that better, Taylor? Are you not offended now?
What if I said Subaru?
No, more pin.
Either way, the hills are always steeper in person. So huge shout out when we've got new drivers that come out here and you're looking at the hill. It's intimidating. And to know that you're going to be up against a field of drivers that's probably been doing this for years. Many of them have. Cash, who was just sitting up here with us, has been racing for like 7 years, he said, and he's 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
A long time. It looks like there's a rear right flat tire. You can see it wobbling pretty bad. At first, it looked like she'd broken something in the front end, but I think it was just the way she hit the hill. But, yeah, clearly a rear. But if you could get a little bit of momentum there, I think you might be able to get out the top.
Back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse.
Again, this is Kylie Carroll.
Bless her heart.
As Bree said, this is our first time racing, which I believe.
There you go. There you go.
All right, she's got Bill Blaisdell out there on the side of the course, on the side of the hill. Bill, of course, one of our recovery
Rock
crew
stars.
members and one of the hardest working people out here,
But that's okay.
setting up, taking down, anything in between that you ask him to do. He's out there giving a little direction and help to Kylie.
Settle down.
And one of the nicest guys as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bill would do anything for anybody. Glad to have him out here as part of the crew.
Kyle asked, is Bobby Tanner here this weekend? Well, he's not here right now. That doesn't mean he won't be here later this weekend.
You got to commit.
I'm not sure if he got his buggy cut and chopped and welded back together yet, but we'll see.
Bobby? Yeah, I don't know what the
He had a pretty violent run at
what
Bikini
his
Bottom.
status is for this season. We hope he's doing well, for sure. I see lots of family stuff posted on Facebook from the Tanners, so I know they're staying busy with lots of kiddos and expanding the Tanner family.
Oh, yeah.
And all kinds of nice family stuff, so love seeing that for them. So Kylie did hit her time limit. It's a 4-minute time limit out here. If you are still making forward progress, even at that 4-minute mark, you can finish, and it'll be counted for you. But once you reach 4 minutes, if you have to back up at all, you're no longer making that forward progress, then you're done. John Bryan has not run yet. That's another name we haven't seen out here in a while. Brian Hamby, glad to have him back out here with us today. All right, looks like Kylie is working on getting off the hill. Excellent try there. This is not an easy course.
Especially with a flat tire.
Yeah. When you're not used to racing, maybe you don't have a lot of seat time. I'm not sure. I haven't met Kylie and gotten those details, but
maybe we can get her up here. That would be so awesome to interview her. For like, hey, what do you think being your first time?
Looking at a course like this and coming out with seasoned racers, you know, can definitely be intimidating. So we are glad to see new drivers out here always.
I added.
What's up, Chief Cold Iron? It is an awesome day today. We are loving the sunshine and the temperature.
Yeah, I added him. Yeah.
We've got
on that note,
Matt is also our IT. No thanks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, not right now. Thank you though.
It's pretty amazing.
Our IT like tech support.
I'm working too.
Taylor is the tech support.
He is the tech. Like if I mess it up, I'm like the junior tech support guy. Like if it's really messed up, I can figure out like Taylor, help me. Clyde.
There's a chain of command in the tech support
it
here.
It is. I'm the first. I'm like the. Did you try turn? I'm the guy that's like on off guy. Like, did you try turn it on and off? Okay. I'm gonna
take the cartridge out and blow on it.
Then I'll be like, let me call my supervisors.
All right. Speaking of having seasoned drivers out here, Brandon Davis is on the line. Brandon raced with us at Bridgeport.
I think he came in second or third in side-by-sides and came in third in big bouncers.
He came in second in the stock class in Texas 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Okay. And then he finished third in bouncers.
I think he broke in the unlimited class.
Oh, yeah, he did.
So he's running the same vehicle. Yeah, same Can-Am in both classes. But, yeah, something.
I think it was steering he had an issue with. I just remember Daniel Heckley trying to back up the hill. Like, we were all cheering him on.
Yes.
Like,
entertainment for sure.
It was a good time.
All right, is that Brandon out the top already?
He's at the top.
That's quick time. Ooh.
38.923. Wes Keene with a 35.6 is the fastest time right now. This is Hill 1 for the Rock Life UTV stock class. We are 5 drivers in.
All right. There we go.
Next up, we got Justin Hoback.
My leash is... Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Stuck.
Justin Hoback, it sounds like is pulling to the line. He is he's kind of a guy behind the scenes as well, kind of like Bill. He's always running around doing stuff. His daughter also is in our youth group, or is in our youth section, so that's awesome to see.
So Justin actually won the stock class in Texas.
In a 4-seater.
In this 4-seater.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, we love to see that. There's a lot of diversity in the stock class. We had, in Texas, we had an RS. Well, I think we got the same ones here today. Cody Kaysen's RS1. We had Justin in the 4-seater, Brandon in the Can-Am, and even more drivers out here this weekend. So a little bit of everything here in the stock class, and that is fun to see.
And that course was rough.
It was. If you guys were not able to watch the live feed yet, then it was rocky.
It was rough.
And it was brutal.
It was really rough. I had veteran drivers in the unlimited class coming over going, man, that was rough. I'm like, yeah, it looks rough. All right, looks like he's out the top.
47.424 for Justin Hoback. And like Matt mentioned, Clara Hoback, his daughter, who is 6, is also going to be racing in our newly added UTV youth class. They race on Saturdays. So, yeah, that's we have a bunch of additions. We only had 2 drivers in our UTV in our youth class in Texas, but we have looks like 6 for tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's new for this season.
Which are so cute. They were so cute. I know if there's boys racing, I would never want them to say that it was cute, but the little girls were so cute last week.
If you got a little 170 out there,
It is.
I mean, that's the word for it. It's cute.
It's
but
awesome
those girls they were focused, and they can't, this is racing.
It is.
Still, no matter what size the vehicle is.
Yes, it was super cute. Again, we only had 2 of them, but it was also kind of, they were both in 170s. They were both ladies, so it was a good head-to-head competition. Gatlin, I know, she was taking it very serious.
Oh yeah, it is serious.
And
Matt.
she got to win a trophy, and went over to Dad like, Dad, I got hardware. It's the first person to get hardware in the family. Your dad's like, oh man.
Gatlin is Justin Wills' daughter, so
she
it's
was
fun to see the father-daughter racing duos out here.
Send him. All right.
Uh-oh.
Okay, not yet. There it goes.
All right, Taylor, did you get a name?
Got that style in it.
Gavin Berg.
Gavin Berg. All right, I don't have him on my list. He must have been another late entry,
Easy work on that one.
a late entry.
Woo, come on down.
Yeah. You could, if you show up, we don't typically advertise this, but if you're a racer and you have already pre-registered, you could show up as long as you're
Oh, there it goes.
as long as you can get here before the last side-by-side takes off, then you can still race that course, which there's times I have fallen into that. We had a time at Texas or Alabama.
You barely made it before the race started today.
It did. It did. A good old time will change.
$44.087 for Gavin Berg, we believe.
That's quick
was
time.
the name. And he did it with only one door.
Yes. Yes, we'll get that taken
Well, it
care
was
of.
still on there, I guess.
Yeah, well,
It's
yeah.
just not the direction.
Although
it
the
was
way he
supposed to
caught
be.
it, I didn't know if it was going to be on there much longer. So it's a good time. It's a good weekend. Like I said, I love weather. Yeah, good day of warm weather. You can't beat racing.
Oh, yeah. Joshua Allman says, really hard to get any work done when I'd rather be there.
Oh, yeah.
Sad you can't be out here racing with us again this weekend.
Yep.
But glad that you guys are able to join us here on Hillside Live. We're at Winrock Park in East Tennessee, enjoying a beautiful sunny day here for the Yukon Gear and Axle NRRS #1, our second race so far for the season. If you're not familiar with the series and how it is organized, we have the Central, Northern, and Southern series. There's 3 races each for both of those throughout the year or for the season, and then of our finals. The final race is the culmination of all of it. So those 10 events make up the National Rock Racing Association. So we call this one our Northern event, our Northern race #1, but it is the second overall for the year so far.
This is Austin Cornell, I believe.
Austin Connell.
Connell, okay. Connell, 50-50 shot.
Just throwing letters in there.
It's cool.
Being all reckless with your letters.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it would be Connell. Looks like it's making good time.
Good to see Austin back out here again.
Getting a little crazy with it. Is that pink on the buggy?
It's definitely pink. I'm having some like Shelby Tanner, old black flashbacks with this color scheme here.
Getting it.
That is really
There we
off
go.
camber up there at
It
the
is.
top. I'm turning and looking at it in person, not on the screen. 42.546 for Austin. Yeah, that last little jaunt up the hill to the finish line is very off camber.
Hey, it sounds better now. Why'd you race it so slow?
Zach,
Josh says he'll be here late tonight and be ready to go for tomorrow. Awesome.
Yeah, we got a pretty good crowd already packed in quite early. I was kind of jogging through them to get up here. My GPS took me to the other entrance, which I went down some rock road in my truck and trailer. I actually started Snapchatting it because it was that crazy. So it was.
I'm not surprised, Matt.
I pull up and there's like bicycles everywhere, and I'm like, this is not right. This is. I look at my GPS.
I am in the wrong place.
I looked at my GPS just to make sure I hit Winrock because sometimes there's times you hit a wrong button. I was like, I am at Winrock, and then luckily I saw the logo on a sign, and I was like, whew.
Just the wrong area.
Yeah.
Papa Poe says that Gavin, who just raced before Austin, works for CA Tech. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for that tidbit.
That's awesome.
Glad to have him out here. Speaking of how big this park is, and Matt getting lost, it's 73,000 acres with 300 miles of trails.
It's insane.
Here at Winrock. They've got a campground, shooting range, mountain bike park, a general store with side-by-side rentals. It's pretty much got everything you need to come for a weekend of either wheeling, riding bikes, apparently shooting. I didn't know that they had that.
They have 2 entrances and 2 general stores.
Yeah.
That was the first thing somebody asked me, man, this place is kind of neat because the first time I came here, I just saw an entrance. And they're like, yeah, there's 2 entrances. And they said this park is so big, there's actually 2 general stores, which is awesome. I'm like, yeah, you don't want to get out in this place, 73,000 acres. You don't want to get lost. Like, they might find you the next day.
Although they've got nice maps, trail maps.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, it's funny. We do a lot of stuff in Illinois. Badlands Off-Road Park in Attica, Indiana is pretty close to us. So they're like 1,200 acres. So when you come here, it's like 73,000. A little different size, but both are fun.
Yeah,
Brian Hamby taking off the line there.
Trails.
He gets out there and gets it done for us quite often.
Brian Hamby, we haven't seen him out here in, gosh, has it been like maybe 2 years? 2 seasons? It's been a while.
I think he raced a little bit, 1 or 2 random races with us between them.
Okay. Well, at any rate, glad to see him back out here. Joining us in the stock class this time in the Can-Am.
Out the top. See what his time is.
Wow. 40.035. Not bad. Wes Keene still hanging on with the fastest time of a 35.6.
He was hustling. But Wes, like you said, Wes is a wheel man. Like, that guy can straight get it. He didn't waste any time.
Do we want to show our current?
Yeah. Nope. Okay. No. Okay. I can tell you because it has a rank next to him, I think. First right now is Wes Keene with 35.601, I think. It rounds, so the last decimal place. Second place is
Brandon Davis with a 38.9.
38.9.
Mm-hmm. And then we've got Brian Hamby with a 40.0. Austin Connell with a 42.5. Gavin Berg with a 44. And then Justin Hobag with a 47. Can't beat the old school pen and paper.
Yeah.
Haha, for reliability.
Yeah, it is. My chart's like auto-updating, and it doesn't.
I got you.
Let's go. Woo! There you go.
Nick Baker out here on the line.
Nick Baker, another new name this weekend here at Winrock.
Sounds like he's getting it. That last section. Oh! I feel his pain. I was
Matt's having a little
mad.
Nightmare remembering how his run in Bridge.
So mad. Oh, I was mad.
That was sad.
And I was doing everything I could to get it off. And
I'm going to guess that Nick is also not real happy right now.
He had a smoke and run going, too.
Come on. Flip it. Hey, no reason not to back up another 5 foot. Come on. All right, now go.
Yeah, I heard that part. I was curious. Radio chatter.
I know. It's awesome.
Sometimes it's great, sometimes
not so much.
It's like having a little mosquito buzzing in your ear when you're trying to talk. 88.397, Nick Baker.
Whatever he was doing up there, that's pretty good.
Whatever he was doing up there.
Oh, Zach.
Export.
All right, I believe we've got Scotty Harden on the line next.
Oh, yeah, Scotty. Man, what's up, dude? Yes,
I'm just laughing. Matt's over here stuffing his face with pizza.
So good.
I'm being a little smug because my notebook has been superior to all the technology so far.
Yeah. Wait till we tell that to Clyde.
Taylor is struggling with the tech support today. There's a lot of buttons to push up there.
Well,
Come on, baby, let's go.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't envy Taylor's job. It's a lot of multitasking on that.
I love our new driver profile at the bottom of the screen, too. That's awesome.
Yes.
Scotty's getting it. Yeah. Yeah, oh, that's sharp. He's getting it.
Ooh. 3:7.448. That's a second place time right now.
Wow.
On Hill 1, he is right behind Wes Keene and just pushed Brandon Davis down to third place currently. We've still got a handful of drivers left to go. We are on Hill 1 for the Rock Life Off-Road UTV stock class. We still have our unlimited class to go after this, and of course we're going to run 2 hills for both classes. So we got lots of racing still to go for today. Thank you guys for joining us here on Hillside Live. I'm Bree. I've got Matt over here. Matt, did you finish your lunch break yet?
Well, I mean, it's rounding
He's working on it.
I'm rounding it out.
He's working on it. Daniel Heckley is on the line.
Uh-oh.
Matt mentioned the entertainment that Daniel provided in Texas.
It was a good time.
He tried to back up the hill in order just to get to the finish line. What did he break? I forgot. Was it
I think it's steering or an axle. Maybe. I just remember him trying to back up the
He
hill.
broke something and was dragging. Oh, was it? Maybe it was just the arm.
Maybe.
He bent under and was dragging a
That's
front,
what it was.
front
That's what it was.
wheel and tried to just back up the hill.
Turn
and
around.
Ended up running out of
giving
time.
it heck.
Heckley.
Heck, yeah. Giving it heck.
Giving it Heckley.
We need to have a shirt that says that
See?
for him.
You'd have to spell it, though, like Hoeck, like his name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was.
Think tank things are happening right now, guys. Big brain things.
This is where the business happens up here, okay?
This is the behind. I swear, I come up with so many good ideas that I don't get credit for.
Yes. He's getting it.
Nicely done.
Quick time. Ooh.
3:7.027. He just snuck into second place right now. What's up, Cooper?
Yeah, him and Scotty are like milliseconds apart.
So, should I do a rundown again, Taylor?
Wes Keene was sitting in first, Daniel Heckley second, Scotty in third. For some reason, it's not pulling Brandon Davis. I think he's fourth.
Yep.
Brian Hamby is fifth. Austin's sixth. It's for what? See, mine shows fourth place missing. Yeah. It's kind of cool. I love this sheet because we have a big sheet. For those who can't see at home, I have so bunch of tables, and it auto imports one table to the next, and the second table is what they see up on the screen, the monitor they'll see. So it's very cool stuff. I promise.
There's just a few kinks to work out, as with any, anytime you implement some new technology.
And I love the
This is Cody
leaderboard.
Kaysen.
Yeah. Yes. I love that driver.
Yes, look at that. You can see the headshot up there. We talked about that earlier. Cody is one of our season drivers this year, so we've got that nice headshot of, of him up there.
I want to get like a little handlebar mustache and put on for mine.
Oh, gosh.
Tell Clyde, Clyde, I got this sweet
Somebody
mustache.
was looking for one of your stickers earlier, by the way.
I got some in the truck with me.
Okay.
Cody's getting
Cody
it.
Kaysen pulled off a third place finish in Texas. He was in the RS1 then, right?
I think so.
That's a
36.866. That is a second place time right now. Wes Keene still in the lead with that 35, but now Cody Kaysen just put himself into second with a 36, and then Daniel Heckley with 37.0. Scotty Harden real close behind with a 37.
That's so cool to see how tight that is. And again, we still have a few drivers to go.
We should have.
Jay Storts.
What's up, Trey?
Fast, but he's fun to watch.
All right, so Jay Storts and Daniel Heckley, you guys are familiar with them from the bouncer class.
Yes.
And if you missed the race in Bridgeport, then you might be wondering why you're seeing them in the UTV stock class now. So Jay and Daniel both said, well, we're here on Fridays anyway, and we like racing razors, so we might as well get in on this. So they jumped in on the stock class for this season. Both of them had a little trouble in Texas. We talked about Daniel's trying to back up the hill, and what did Jay? Jay broke something too.
Jay did a cartwheel on a bouncer.
That was in the bouncer though. What did he do in the UTV? It was not his favorite weekend of racing. Let's say.
Out the top. See what kind of time Jay ends up with. Uh-oh.
What did he? What?
Something about a broken front diff.
That's a 41.496.
41.496.
And Clyde said he has a very unhappy front diff. Jay drives stuff kind of hard, I guess would be a polite way of putting it. Again, he did a cartwheel in Texas, which was awesome to watch.
This is a good time to mention. I was going to wait until bouncers tomorrow, but since we're talking about Jay and his cartwheel, that got me talking. If you're watching the live feed, then you know I started talking about we should do an award for the wildest run for the weekend. And, you know, like something crazy always happens. And you might not end up on the podium, but I feel like there should be some kind of award for it. So Jay inspired me. This is Dan Carter, by the way.
Dan the Man Carter on here.
So Jay inspired a brand new award. Skinny Pedal Fab came on board and offered up a $250 award for it's for any class.
Yep.
At the end of each weekend, there will be a video posted with the contenders. We're going to pick out what we thought were the wildest runs from the weekend, put it into a video reel, and then everybody can vote by commenting on the video. So y'all be on the lookout for that. That is the new Skinny Pedal Award.
Oh.
Come on, Dan.
He broke something, they said.
I'll tell you what, that's off camera.
43.447.
And I'm not sure what he broke.
Something.
They broke a tie rod or A-arm or something.
Discombobulated.
Not sure. It looks like we have one more, a Dylan Dowler on the line. I'm not sure if he's up here at the starting line yet.
We had a comment on here. Jeff Thomas said, where's the next event and can anyone enter? I see that Billy McGraw did give him an answer, but just to elaborate on that, the next event is Wildcat. Yes, March 25th and 26th at Wildcat, Kentucky. And, yeah, pretty much anyone can enter. You need to go to the website, nationalrockracing.com. You can find the calendar for the rest of the year on there, as well as all of the safety requirements and class requirements for whatever it is. I'm assuming maybe UTV, since that's what we're watching right now. But we do have UTV stock, UTV unlimited. We've got the VIN/beater class. We have a youth UTV class. We've got the bouncers. And then we have 2 classes of RC.
Which are insane to watch as well.
Pick your flavor and come on out and enjoy. It's, like I said, nationalrockracing.com. You can find the calendar there, all the events for the rest of the year, and all the information that you need to figure out what specs you need and what class to go into, and the safety qualifications.
And here's my ploy to everyone. I always tell people, just do it and try it once. It's kind of like, it's kind of like all those just say no commercials when you watch the kid, the drugs. Like, just try it once. Just come on out. Bring your side by side.
Just say yes.
Just say yes. Just try it once.
All right, this is Dylan Dowler. He is going to wrap up Hill 1 right now in the Rock Life stock class for us.
I don't even see Dan's arm on the back of it. I just see two arms on one side and one arm on the other.
Oh. I thought you literally meant Dan's arm.
Oh, no. I wouldn't be
like his arm on his body.
I wouldn't be that calm about Dan's arm.
Why are you talking about Dan's arms?
Yeah. Dylan's getting it. Trying to make quick time there. Again, you can see him kind of banging those trees. That shows how steep that section really is.
41.933 for Dylan. That means Wes kept the lead on Hill 1 here today with a 35.6.
Looks like Cody Kaysen at 36.87 a second, and Daniel Heckley at 37.03 is your third. Fourth, I believe, is Scotty Hardlin, 37.45. And then Brandon Davis, I believe, was trailing out the third. He had a 38-something. I think that was your top 5 for the first course of the day. Again, that was our stock class. We still have our Unlimited Cup Series to go today, as well as our VIN class. So we got lots of action coming with you. Okay. Okay. Do you already have that sheet pulled up? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on back till it sounds expensive. You did good. Hey man, good job. You want to say anything to the people out there? I don't care anyway. I think you do.
Tell him. Yeah.
Rude?
Yeah. Tell him mess something up, please. Tell him, don't worry. We'll find out.
All I know is my notebook's working great.
Tell him he's going down.
Will that mess it up? Oh, guys, you are getting the extra behind the scenes here today on Hillside Live. Listen, look, when I watch movies or something, the behind the scenes and the blooper reel is the best part. Let's be real. So,
yes,
you're welcome.
And you can't hear him talking trash to me right now, but I cannot respond since we're live, so I'll have to. What did he say?
Clyde is just talking trash right now.
I know.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We are about to move on to the RCV Axle UTV Cup class.
It looks like we have 23 UTV drivers in this class.
Yeah, looks
Get her
about
done.
Right. Everybody coming out to play this weekend at Winrock.
DC Thompson. We have a lot of names on here. Wes Keene, Wyatt Wilson, Travis Cooper, Thomas Lohr, my boy from Indiana. CTC Perfection Drive Line. I always got to shout. They take care of my drive shafts, so they help a lot of the rock bouncer drivers. So I don't know if they make side-by-side drive shafts, but I know a lot of bouncer stuff. They have about half the field they help take care of. Ryan Edwards is up here. Madison King and Nathan King. Look, maybe some family racing.
I'm struggling.
Yeah, what's
between
going
the
on?
hair
You
and
okay
the
there,
earrings that are stabbing me with this thing.
So Cooper Bentley, Clint Garrison's on there. Clay Kaysen doing some racing. Cash LaCroix, Brandon Davis, Adam Kuntz.
Yeah, we've got lots of familiar names on here and a few new ones.
We do.
You mentioned Clay Kaysen. Clay won in Bridgeport in the Cup class. See what those guys can do out here again this week. Cody Kaysen was also on the podium for the stock class. Cody and Clay are brothers. Both signed up as seasoned drivers this year. Both ended up on the podium their first race of the season. So it'll be interesting to see what the Kaysen brothers can do this year. We had 2 late entries that I know of for the Cup class here, Wes Keene and Matt Buxton, and apparently they were supposed to arm wrestle or flip a coin or something
for whoever
and
goes
decide
first.
who was going to go first.
That's one of those times where you fake a mechanical issue. We're like, oh, I can't, won't start.
I need an extra minute. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wow. It's oh, my gosh.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
Now, Wes was already running some practice laps earlier. Yeah.
Wes would be like, I don't care.
I'm going to imagine we'll see him pulling up to the line.
There's a movie called The Replacements where the kicker's smoking on the field, and he's like, all right, time to kick. And he takes drag and flicks a cigarette and kicks it. So I think that's kind of like Wes. When I think of Wes, I think of him pulling up to the line, hey, Wes, you're going to race. He's like, all right, yeah, whatever. Just point me in the direction. I don't care.
He's that hill? Okay.
Yeah, all right, that one there.
Where am I starting?
Yep,
okay.
Great, solid. Cool. You can be like, hey, Wes, your helmet's on backwards. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a problem. It still comes in third, it's impressive. The guy's kind of a stud, I'm not going to lie.
All right. I hope that he watches this at some point.
I'm sure. Again, it's so awesome to see Wes. Oh, look at
Look
that.
at that.
I like it.
I'm glad you pointed it out.
That is
or I
awesome.
wouldn't have
Yeah.
even noticed it behind all the batteries up there.
Hillside Live. I'm Matt Holt with the talented.
I hope that
Oh,
thank you. I hope that everybody at home has noticed all the lovely additions to the show.
It is.
This
it
weekend.
Is.
We've got names and headshots up there for the drivers. We have our nice Hillside Live banner with mine and Matt's names on there now.
And we have some cool stuff in the
Moving
works
on up
too.
in the
So
world.
it's pretty awesome. Clyde takes good care of us, so pretty pumped. Like I said, I just like seeing the driver picture with the name up there.
Mm-hmm.
It always helps put a name with a face. And it's true. You go out to races, we see people. Though people will talk to them. They're like, I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from? Like, I said I do race in the Southern Arc Racing Series as well as do some commentary. They're like, oh yeah, that's where it is. Usually when I start talking,
Paparazzi.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, people know me.
It's a problem.
Usually I start talking. They're
You
like,
carry a Sharpie around in your pocket?
actually, I do carry a Sharpie around on race weekends because good old look at that. Look at Taylor. Mama Bynum sells packages of cards, of driver cards. There's like 20 or 30 driver cards in there for the seasoned drivers, and a lot of kids will buy them and have a seasoned drivers come up and sign them. So it's always cool to have little kids come up and ask for your autographs. It's really neat. What? Don't worry about it.
Hey, Taylor, what
come here.
are we going to... Oh, we're ready to go now? Okay.
This.
Okay, they told me the production's ready. I think the track's ready. I don't think Matt Buxton is ready, but we don't really care. We're going to send him anyway.
All right, it is Matt.
Matt Buxton.
Matt
I don't-
must have won the arm wrestle or something here, so he is starting things off for us. We have officially moved on to the RCV Axle Unlimited UTV class. Matt Buxton, another familiar name. Good to see back out here again.
Yep.
I got to say I'm a little sad that the Trump Train wrap is not making a showing today. It's a very distinctive look.
He is getting it. That is a very bright orange color.
Oh. He tried to ride up a tree.
I'm just playing. I like Matt sometimes.
33.767 for Matt Buxton.
That's your leader right now.
Even though he ran into a tree
But
and apparently the buggy died, he still hit the finish.
Yes, that's the most important thing. As long as you can
That's what
die,
matters.
as long as you get one of those tires to break that beam, you're Gucci. So it's no big deal. Again, that's our first
You're
run.
Gucci.
Gucci? Yeah, it means like you're good. Gucci, right?
Gucci.
You probably don't have that
right.
word in the South. It's Gucci. It's Gucci. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
unless it's on some designer accessory.
I see Brian Bebo Watts out there from Rock Bouncer page on Facebook. Rock Bouncer Life, I think is what the page he runs. He'll be doing some racing this weekend, I think he races tomorrow. They help run the, I think
Who
it's
are you
Bouncer.
talking about?
Bebo Watts, Brian Bebo Watts.
Oh, I see Mitzi. Where's Bebo? Oh, there he is. Yes. Christy said the rental buggy is orange. That is why we are seeing Matt in something a little different this time. Speaking of Bebo Watts.
I know. I was like, I'm going to flag him down.
Dodge some tree.
What it does and what the benefit.
And it's just for the
I have a buggy that's a little bit better for
budget bouncer. You do.
I say
Well, I'm glad to be here.
We'll be back.
I say I always appreciate other people can see it and
Anything?
to see their content get.
See y'all.
Y'all be sure to go check it. I think today. Whoa, 4-3.
Like it would be awesome to see him on the podium
I'd say that is a
year. Get the buggy there.
maybe in his mind that it,
buggy there. I think it was just so hard not to get it. Like, man, it's right there. So to watch him get out there, I still finished fourth for the whole weekend. I'm like, man, that's impressive.
It was amazing. Very, very inspiring.
Got Tyler Bradley here taking off. He's been racing for a while. He was also at Texas. He broke after the first course. Not sure.
He had a little rough luck in Texas as
He
well,
did.
so I'm glad to see he was able to get everything put back together. make it back to Winrock this weekend.
I'll have to get with him later and find out what he broke. I said he broke something on the first course of the day. Come on, get up there. Again, the power to weight ratio on some of these smaller chassis is just so insane. I tell you back home, like just the amount of power they're putting out now. It's
44.503
wow.
for Tyler Bradley. Savannah West had a 31.3.
Mrs. Hoback jumping in here. Jed Harper, what's up, buddy?
Kyle says the live feed not so good today. You know,
we'll blame it on dust.
It looks fine on my end, so it's
yeah,
hard for us to pinpoint.
I can watch it on my phone.
Yeah, it seems I haven't had any trouble watching it, so that's very strange. But thank you for the feedback. We'll see during the break today if we can make any adjustments. But thank you guys for joining us here on Hillside Live. And remember, we go back and post the recorded versions of the show.
Which is awesome. Got Ryan Edwards here taking off the line. I love getting our footage. I can always take and kind of edit my own videos. It's been kind of neat.
All right, we are 4 drivers in. This is our 4th now for Hill 1 in the RCV Axle UTV Cup class. The unlimited class. Oh.
Come on.
Oh, that's a tough spot.
Right there.
There it goes.
Get up there. Again, that is a super steep hill. I think the bounce rail next to it's going to be interesting tomorrow.
It's going to get dusty, I think, Matt. 45.788 for Ryan Edwards.
Get a quick time. That puts him in 4th place. We're 4 racers in. We had Wes Keene, Matt Buxton, Tyler Bradley, and Ryan Edwards.
We got some more comments on the feed saying it looks good, but it's pausing, it's buffering, looks good here. Remember, a lot of it depends on where you're watching from as well.
Yep.
What you're watching it on.
Tim Bacon jumping in there. Big Tim Bacon. They don't live that far from here.
What was
It's a big Tim Bacon.
What on
He's
earth?
my friend. I can't wait to see him. I love. They only live like an hour.
How many of those Red Bulls have you had today?
So this is like an 8-ounce. Like that's nothing.
All right, next up we got Thomas Lair.
We do miss having the Bacons out here with us.
They're like an hour and a half from here. Not too far. Bubba, I think it was last year. Bubba said, I can just drive home if I want to.
Thomas Lair, let's go.
Thomas Lair out on the line now.
My boy Thomas. His buggy is gold and purple.
I like that purple chassis.
It is awesome. He has a bunch of gold accessories in there. His helmet's kind of gold. It's pretty sweet ride.
And this buggy is doing double duty this weekend today because DC Thompson is also racing
goodness.
So I hope that thing's tough.
Yeah, it will have to be very tough. Although
I don't think it's the first time that they've done that. Man, he's flying around.
He is getting it. And the last couple times DC has drove, he's actually kept the buggy together and done pretty well. Thomas smoking out top. Ooh.
38.100. Remember what I just said about dust?
I was just going to say, it's getting a little dusty up here.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah. It's okay. Just drink that dust.
Bryant, there's nothing I can do, man. He is what he is.
What? Tame your boy.
He's out here ordering pizzas in the middle of our live feed.
I cannot confirm or deny those allegations at this time, Your Honor. Yeah, I love the Bacons. They're good people.
Chugging the caffeine.
Yeah. Woke up early. Looked around. I was like, man, I'll be there in plenty of time. I'll be there at like 11.
Yeah, Matt, tell everybody what happened.
I'll be here at like 11, 11:30.
Matt, what time zone do you live in?
We kick off the live feed at 1, so 11:30 will be fine.
What time zone do you live in?
I live in Central.
Yeah. What time zone are we in right now?
It's not the Central. I think we're in the East Coast.
We're in the Eastern time zone and an hour ahead. And Matt, Forgot to factor that in on his drive here.
Yes, and then Clyde also informed me because of in class, we're going to move the starting time from 1 to noon. So I was swerving my box truck through these windy roads on 2 wheels.
Put her in race mode and hammer down. He's texting us like, I'm trying, I'm hurrying.
I sent Taylor a Snapchat. I'm like, I am hauling, bro. I will be there soon. It was like swerving through these roads, the box truck's on 2 wheels, whipping out phone lines and some mailboxes.
None other than Cash Money himself. Cash was up here chatting with us a little bit earlier at the start of the show. Nick, Mott, and Dylan Patton have been following Cash. And the rest of the LaCroix racing crew. Oh, Cash!
Oh, man. Oh, come on. Get back on your wheels. There we go. Woo! Woo!
What is
Heck
happening?
Yeah. He is driving that thing today.
Cash is the star of this episode of Highway to the Hill, Nick's new series here for the NRRA, where he follows the drivers around in a day in the life or a day in the weekend of racing.
That's still a 42.962.
Yeah.
42.962. You
Wow.
know, and I guess Cash wanted to make sure he had some good footage
He
to
did.
go in that episode.
That was an impressive run.
I don't know what we just watched.
Yes. He basically just said, I'm going to hold the pedal down the whole time, just the whole time. That was an impressive run. Still came in with the 4th fastest time so far, so not a bad run. Again, being able to get back on your wheels is awesome. Had a smoking run, kept a lot of momentum going. So his buggy sounded pretty healthy. Definitely the
teenage child. I say child because he's barely a teenager.
Yeah.
He's 13, so.
And my mom would say me and my brother both rode 4-wheelers, raced motocross, and they were like, people would come up and like see us doing dangerous things. I'm like, how do you let your kids do that? She's like, I pray a lot. You know, like I'm a praying mom. You know, I just pray a lot. Like,
we weren't even allowed to have a 4-wheeler. I have an older brother, and you guys know my dad and his driving style. Anybody that saw the knockout race at Visions last summer. And I think my dad was afraid that my brother might follow in his footsteps, so we weren't even allowed to have something that didn't have a roll cage on it until I was like 20.
Yeah.
And we finally got a 4-wheeler in the family. But my brother had go-karts growing up.
Yeah.
And I somehow got away with having horses.
Yeah.
Which are not
those can be just as dangerous.
But I got away with that, I guess. So Wyatt Wilson out on the course now.
Again, got to hang out with him a little bit last year at the charity run, goof around with him and his girlfriend. They let me control the music, which was a huge no-no. We listened to some techno and some rap. That was fun. He's running test subject.
No, this is unvaxxed
Unvaxxed.
He used to be running test
subject.
This is the old Paul Wolf.
Paul Wolf rig, yeah.
Chassis.
I saw the nose as he came around the corner. I was like, I recognize that nose. Wyatt is a absolute beast when it comes to driving. He's a guy that he drives very, very hard. He's going to be very competitive this season.
If he starts rolling, y'all move. But he ain't going nowhere. Too many trees.
Now he's backed up into a tree. I couldn't tell if he broke something or why he's not able to.
Yeah.
Try and go forward right now.
I was trying to watch his tires when he gassed.
All right.
Out the top.
Kim LaCroix says, Cash just gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, I bet.
I am sure.
That's a great name for a buggy. Looks like Dan and a few guys over there working on his buggy. See what he's got going on.
Dan and his arms.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Travis Cooper coming to line.
Wes Keene is still in the lead with a 31.0, and then Matt Buxton with a 33, and Thomas Lair with a 38. Those are your top three right now. Wyatt had a 77.914, Savannah. And Travis Cooper is on the line.
Yeah, look at him go.
He's hauling.
Have we seen Travis out here with us before?
Maybe.
This sounds and looks familiar.
Riley Bradford.
At any rate, glad to have him back out here racing with us this weekend.
That's a bad-looking buggy. That is a really sharp-looking buggy.
I think we have had him out here with us before. We got Cooper Bentley and Travis Cooper.
Yes. Yes. Out the top he goes.
That was a quick run.
See what kind of time he ended up with.
33.864.
He was hauling.
Oh, right behind Matt Buxton with a 33.7. Now Travis Cooper at third place currently with 33.8. All right, looks like Brandon Davis is on the line. DC Thompson was next on the list, but I'm going to hazard a guess that since he's doing, he's sharing buggy with Thomas Lair, they're still doing a little switcheroo.
I see the buggy, Thomas's buggy driving around. Maybe he's getting ready, getting set up in the lineup.
No, that's not him. That one's black with purple accents.
Oh, okay. I saw the purple.
I do love all the purple out here today.
It is. Like a metallic flake purple.
But there goes Thomas walking around. So let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. Brandon Davis coming off the line there. Cheryl's husband, as you guys hear called so often.
Brandon, you might recognize his buggy from just racing in the stock class.
Yep.
He's doing double duty for both of those classes again.
Racing that big full body.
And he had a 5th place time in the stock class for Hill 1. Looking pretty good so far right now in the unlimited class.
Out the top he goes.
32.679, looking very good in the unlimited class. He is right behind Wes Keene right now. Wes still hanging on to that first place spot with a 31. Brandon now with a 32.6. And then he pushed down Matt Buxton to 3rd. Matt with a 33.7. Riley Bradford pulling up to the line now. Look at that, more purple and gold, Matt.
I know, it looks good. Brandon pulling in, just parking here, hanging out. Yep. Solid. Cool. Yeah, it looks.
What changed from? Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know if I had to add a name last time, so I don't know if that messed something up. But it looks great on my end. Oh yeah.
All right, here he goes.
This is what I heard there. Wah 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 wah.
He was first place champion at the county fair one time.
Again, this is the first time we're using our leaderboard, so we'll get all the bugs worked out.
Okay. He said Lucius fast.
This is Riley Bradford. We told you guys we had a big list of drivers today.
We do, and we're not even halfway through them yet. I don't think. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Come on, get up there.
Yeah, there's another one. There you go. All right. All right, that evening.
51.082 for Riley.
51.082.
Chad says, Bree, watching you while I'm in the shop now, swapping an RS1 diff into the Turbo Razor, which we call Big Booty Judy.
Oh, that's the Big Booty Judy.
That's the diff you broke racing the short course at Visions. Well, listen.
I saw a lot of hard work get put in that thing.
I do not think it's fair to lay all the blame on me.
We
both
awesome.
Raced Judy at Visions.
It was awesome.
And that was a long time ago already. That was last summer.
Yes.
And Judy has had a lot of wear and tear since then.
It had a lot of wear and tear before you got it that weekend.
Yes, it sure did. Thank you, Matt.
I just want to be clear. It had a lot of abuse put on it before Bree climbed in it for like 20, 30 hot laps, racing around the track. Guys like...
I will own up to the wheel that fell off.
Yeah.
That happened while I was driving it.
All these super awesome super awesome comp, RS1s, and you're out there in a 4-seater with like a bale of hay, some horse feed,
4-seater.
Yeah.
Big booty Judy.
Yeah, it was a good time.
It was fun. Ooh, look at that.
I love that wrap.
Colors.
So we're jumping in the booth with us.
Let's watch Madison's run real quick, and then Cash, after this, I want to hear all about that gymnastics stunt that you just pulled out there.
I love the wrap. That wrap is awesome. Neon pink, neon green, some black, white cage. That kind of pops really well. Again, getting it pretty hard right now. Looks like they're out the top.
That's a 35.944. 35.944.
0.944 for Madison King. All right.
I think that's our top 10.
Cash, were you showing off a little because you knew you needed some good footage for Highway to the Hill?
Yeah, I'm just trying to, get the best kind of entertainment for the people back home.
Look, did you know about the new Skinny Pedal Award?
No, but
Have
I
you
think
heard
I
about
might have got a good shot at it.
So Jay Stortz had a pretty epic lawn dart rollover in the bouncer class last race in Bridgeport. Gave us the idea of what we're now calling the Skinny Pedal Award because John Shepard and Skinny Pedal Fab reached out and wanted to partner with us on that. So the wildest run from a weekend, any driver in any class can be in the running for it. So now you know, and everybody else knows.
That's pretty cool.
I think you just earned yourself a spot in the running for that award for sure.
Yeah, I mean I didn't want to, but so we moved my seat and everything, got me lower, and I'm way too comfortable in the car now.
It looks like it because you were getting it.
Yeah, like I feel like
he is flying right now. Wow, that is a smoking run.
I felt like I was going super fast everywhere I could, but hit the tree and then try to save it. It was too far over.
Out the top.
Then saved it again, but
32.513. That was Spencer Grindstaff.
513. Wow.
Coming out with a new color scheme
Love
this
it.
weekend too, since we're talking about all the fun color schemes and wraps out here.
Right.
You gonna change yours up anytime soon?
I got a new race suit on the way.
Yeah?
All right. Same colors, or are you changing things up?
We're going back to the old full red.
Yeah?
But it's so easy to find you in a
It
crowd
is.
now.
But but all the black will be red.
Okay.
So you'll be able to see me still.
So we got who coming off the line here?
Clint Garrison.
Yep. That old 427, 429, 429.
427.
It's 427. Okay.
Well, yeah, but I come down the.
Oh,
wow.
29.559.
He was
Is that
flying.
what I just heard?
That was.
Clint Garrison laying it down. He just pushed Wes Keene down into second place right now on this hill. Wes with a 31. Clint just put down a 29. Cash, you got your work cut out for you.
It was very easy to tell. You feel real comfortable in that buggy right now.
Yeah, so we moved everything where I fit in it now, and it's just I'm almost too comfortable in it where I can drive like that.
You were like, I think you just stepped on the gas and never lifted the whole time.
Yeah, I just try to be fast everywhere.
Oh,
How'd that tree grab you up there?
Well, I mean, I was going too fast. And I came down the downhill jumping off of it, so I got my head bobbled right there. Then I don't know, just kind of hit the tree.
Everything happens so fast when you're in there, doesn't it?
It does.
It's part of it, though.
Then you go back and watch the video later, and you're like, what?
It feels, I know.
That's what it looked like.
You're like, that looks really
different.
slow. And you're inside the, it's funny because I took my video from last week and chopped it up. And in one scene, you're like slowly crawling. And then you see the inside and you're like, just bobbling around.
Your hands like slapping off the shifter.
I have a really great picture of me, and I'm in the air, and my hand's completely off the steering wheel. I'm like, where did that come from?
I've had my foot get bounced off the gas pedal before, and you're like,
but
I mean, the rollover was pretty slow. I knew where I was at the whole time, so that was good.
We were hoping you would stay in it. We were cheering you on.
I tried to save it the first time, but I was pretty much upside down.
Yeah.
But it rolled over, then it went to go again, and then I just drove out of it. It was
a good save, and the fact that you were able to save that and then keep going and finish.
Right.
That's pretty well done.
All right, Tyler Young pulling up in the line here.
All right, looks like Tyler Young.
Well, I'm going to go watch some and
All right.
hopefully not get yelled at.
And this is Tyler Young taking off here.
We need to get Cash a Dr. Pepper sponsorship.
Yeah, for real. Is that a teal color I see racing through the woods?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just saying.
It's Matt's color.
I'm just saying. Mine's a
4.06.
That was a smoking run.
Your boy did good.
I heard Zach saying that he thought that Travis gave him some pointers, and it clearly paid off.
Something worked.
Smoking time. Oh, TC coming to the line. Ugly green buggy. Jack said, there's some ugly green buggy coming to the line. Yeah.
All right, Tim Cameron, the time to beat is a 29.5 from Clint Garrison right now. Can he do it?
I don't know. It looks like he's going fast. We'll see what happens. We'll see how fast he takes that downhill section. Oh! Get a little squirt.
Who put this giant tree right in our way?
Yeah.
I can't see the hill.
He has a smooth run going, though. Ooh.
29.53.
Wow.
Clint Garrison still has the fastest time.
No, Timmy beat him. Clint's was 56. Timmy was 53.
No. Clint was a 29.559. Timmy just put down a 531. You're right. Dang it. I was so excited.
Yeah.
Even still, man, we talk about this a lot, but the way that the drivers out here that are in the top 5 usually keep their time so close together.
And
it's insane.
When you're splitting milliseconds, that's how crazy that some of our racers are. I remember a few years ago, Cash and Timmy, we were at Mid-America, and they were in the exact same time.
Yeah.
10th, 100th, and 1000th of a second,
That was
exact
crazy.
same time. I was like, this is creepy. It was, and they were both like, one was third. I think, I ended up being one was third, one was fourth. But it's just crazy to see how tight the times really are. So, and again, that's a laser beam at the beginning of the course and a laser beam at the end of the course. So to be that you guys set the exact same time is almost virtually impossible. So it's super cool to see that.
And the way that this happens so often, that was the only time we've ever had that happen where it was the same digits all across the board. Yeah. But for these guys to keep it so close out here, and this isn't one of our longest courses that we've done, but it's not that short either.
Yeah.
So, Clint, I was real excited for you. I still am because you're right there.
Still on the podium.
Right there behind Timmy with a second place time for Hill 1 right now. And then Wes Keene in third with a 31.
Timmy Cameron with 29, Clint Garrison 29, Wes Keene 31, Spencer Grindstaff 32, Brandon Davis 32, Matt Buxton 33, Travis Cooper 33, Madison King 35, Thomas Lohr 38, Cash LaCroix 42, Tyler Young 44, Tyler Bradley 44, Ryan Edwards 45, Riley Bradford 51, and Wyatt Wilson's a 77. Again, Wyatt Wilson, that new buggy looks good. I like it. We've seen a lot of new buggies out this weekend.
We are.
I like all the powder coat, the paint,
lot of
the
new
wraps.
ones and a lot of new same
paint.
buggy but new color
New
scheme,
paint, yeah.
new wrap, whatever.
I always make new panels for my buggy each year, and then I'll rewrap them with kind of a new paint scheme, new color scheme, or a new design, and then we'll take the old and hang them on the wall. It looks pretty cool.
New color scheme. We know you're not going to get rid of your teal.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Your signature teal.
And I try to stay with white-ish panels, but we're looking about going teasing some different colors next year.
Oh, getting wild.
Yeah, I want to work some neon pink in it. Kind of that mid 90s vibe, like 80s vibe. Miami Vice type feel. So.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome. He
Nathan King on
hit the
the
Dukes of
line.
Hazzard.
In the General Lee.
I love it. I think that was Madison King that just ran past us.
Up, we got Nathan King. Come on, Nathan. Coming down like Ho Duke.
Oh,
Wow. I think there's
taking a couple flags with him.
Two or three.
But it didn't slow him down.
Yeah, smooth run.
Except, unfortunately, those flag penalties will apply.
See what his time is.
What was that?
9 something?
That's
94.166. That is with 60-second penalty.
Yes,
It's 30 seconds per flag.
2 flags. Solid.
Came a little wide around that corner.
We've all been there. We've all hit a couple
It
flags.
happens.
I remember
It happens.
I raced King Hammers a few years ago. Hit a couple flags. No big deal. No big deal, right? I
No
just hit a
big
couple.
deal.
Hit a couple flags.
Matt was Lewis and Clarking it up the the hill, going on his own little expedition.
I was bouncing around. Apparently, got off course at some point. When I finished and I came back down, the most excited kid on the freaking planet. That's when they let me know that I had not made the course, and I was like, "Solid."
You made your own trail.
And the next day they
blazing.
had just added a 1-minute penalty or something like that to my course the next day. I was like, all right, solid, cool. Still came in 3rd. I'm like, that's good times, or 4th or whatever it was. I was,
All right, Cooper Bentley is on the line.
I know we got some guys racing as teams this year. We still have about 10 racers to go yet.
Down below that 29.
Yeah, I know. There are a ton of drivers this race, which is a lot of fun. I like seeing 20, 30
This
drivers.
is actually pretty normal. I
Yeah.
think just because we had less at Texas,
Yeah, it's true.
which is also normal, just because that park is
Such
so
a long
far
drive.
for a lot of the drivers.
It was like
You
16
got to be
and a half
really
hours.
committed to the points chase.
It is. It's like 16 and a half hours for us in Illinois.
I know Justin Wills drove 22
So
hours.
far, so good.
One way, I guess.
That's
to
rough.
me.
That's riding a wheelie
Somebody
all the
should
way
name
up.
Should name a buggy Tarzan. I feel
Tarzan.
Like,
That would be a good. That would be a good
because
name.
we're in
Yeah.
the trees so much.
Through there.
All right. 37.4.
37.463
Again, that's quick time.
for Cooper. Kyle wants to know how many bouncers.
I think we had 20.
I'm going to guess like 20 just by eyeballing this.
20, 22
Didn't
somewhere.
actually count them.
22, 23 somewhere there.
Yeah.
One. Two.
Ought to be a good show tomorrow.
Oh, bouncers. I was looking at side by side. Sorry.
Yeah, bouncers.
I'm
But
gonna say
same
20.
thing.
I'm gonna say 20. Just from the guys that I've seen posting, they're coming.
All right, I think this is Clay. Is this Clay on the line? Yeah, Clay Kaysen on the line. Clay took home #1 in Bridgeport. His time to beat right now is the 29.53
That's a smoking time.
from Timmy, and Timmy was
Next.
on the rails. So,
Let's go. What do you want to say?
what's up, Mark from Belgium? Thanks for checking in. What time is it there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it's like 8 hours ahead. Just a wild guess.
That's awesome. I love the fact we have guys from Belgium too. That's so cool.
All right, Clay Kaysen.
Clay's done quite a bit of racing with us before.
Really, Clay and Cody only raced with us a couple times last year.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to see them both signed up as seasoned drivers this year. And both of them ended up on the podium in Texas.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate. So.
Oh,
Oh,
man. Hey, was able to. They're coming on.
33.630. Still a great time for Clay.
Again, they're coming around that corner at the bottom of the hill, so I think the momentum is just carrying them to that side because we've seen about a handful of guys tag that tree. I know now there's probably a good, nice groove worn into the dirt for carrying him probably that way. So good to see him head on over there.
What's up, Ethan Martin? Mark says it's 8:30 there.
Better than KOH because there's such a time difference. But
I'm sure.
yeah,
Chase Conley on the line.
Chase Conley.
All right, let's go.
Chase Conley, I believe this was his first time racing with us.
Oh, that's going to hurt his style time, I guarantee you.
Uh-oh. Though.
Gonna try to dodge the flags.
Oh!
Oh! Getting squirrely.
Oh!
Oh! Stay on the floor. There we go. Woo! Keep on all fours.
Having some deja vu here from Cash's run.
Still kind of tagging those trees. Again, it's kind of slanted to one side, so you're bouncing around pretty good up there. Out.
Looks like we've got Brian Smith on the line. Another new name out here.
Yeah.
Looks like Brian Smith's on the line.
Brian Smith.
All right, guys, we've got just a couple drivers left to go here in the RCV Axle UTV Unlimited class. This is Hill 1, and we just completed Hill 1 for the stock class before this. And we still have Hill 2 to go for both classes.
Again, Brian coming out hard there. Smooth run going.
Yeah, it looks like he was able to stay out of the trees in that midsection.
Go, baby, go.
.476.
Wow.
Horse driver out here. Good job, Brian Smith. Danielle Callahan, please, ma'am, come to the line. Danielle Callahan.
Danielle. Zach, being honorary. Carrying.
Matt, you want to give us a rundown?
I will. Real quick, Tim Cameron sitting in first, Clint Garrison second, Wes Keene third, Brian Smith in fourth, Spencer Grindstaff in fifth, Brandon Davis in sixth, Clay Case in seventh, Matt Buxton in eighth, Travis Cooper in ninth, Madison King in 10th, 11th, Cooper Bentley, Thomas Lohr 12th, Cash Sequoia 13th, Tyler Young 14th, Tyler Bradley 15th, Ryan Edwards 16th, Chase Conley. Got about 5 to go, 4 or 5 to go.
There it is.
Look at that.
Look at that leaderboard.
This is in Calist.
Daniel Callahan. Danielle Callahan, as Zach has been
Zach would say,
calling him.
And I love the teal.
Come on, don't go slow down. Go, go, go.
That's a sharp buggy.
Daniel Callahan out the top already. That was a good run. 32.005.
There's.
All right, we have 2
purple and
drivers
gold.
left. Oh, Thomas Lair just
backed
DC up right into the other racer tire.
That's awesome. All right, I heard we're going to kick off at 3 o'clock for the next round. That's
right.
Central Time?
No, Matt.
Central Time?
No, Matt. Adam Coots is next, and then we've got DC Thompson, and then that will wrap up Hill 1 here for the RCV Axle Unlimited class. Here goes Adam.
Again, he races a side-by-side and a big bouncer both. He drives pretty hard as well.
I believe Adam's daughter is also racing.
It's so cute. So cute to see.
Uh-oh.
Come on, get up there.
Oh, and that wheel's not pointing the right direction.
All right, see if we can get turned around.
That was a nice pirouette. Hey, speaking of our Skinny Pedal Award, keep an eye out for the video reel that will have your options of which drivers you can vote on to receive that Skinny Pedal Award.
Out the top he goes.
60.601.
All right. Looks like DC Thompson's. There's our standings. Okay, we love that leaderboard. That saves me.
Doing double duty.
Oh, yeah? I'm sure his is probably pretty serious.
There's a tree right there, DC.
I believe
There you
it.
go.
I believe it.
All right, DC. Is he in limp mode? Did he break? What's going on?
Not right.
Come on, DC. Get out the top. There he goes.
Looks like a back tire done come on here.
42.
Air done come out of it.
43.253. Close.
I was close. I was
Close,
guessing,
yeah.
yeah.
43.253.
Your top 10 real quick. First, Tim Cameron. Second, Clint Garrison. Third is Wes Keene. Fourth, Brian Smith. Fifth, Daniel Khaled. Sixth is Spencer Grindstaff. Seventh, Brandon Davis. Eighth, Clay Kaysen. Ninth is Matt Buxton. 10th is Travis Cooper. 11th was Madison King. 12th, Cooper Bentley. 13th, Thomas Lohr. Cash LaCroix was 14th. 15th is DC Thompson. 16th is Tyler Young. 17th is Tyler Bradley. 18th, Brian Edwards. 19th is Chase Conley. UTV Cup Series. We will see you guys back here in about 15 minutes for the second half of the day.